Never have I ever faked being sick to get out of school. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping. Never have I ever broken the law. Technically it was vandalism.
So you're an arsonist. You're straight up arson. I married an arsonist. I'm a firefighter. I married an arsonist.
That's why you find me attractive.
There you go. Yeah, probably.
Never have I ever lied to someone about how cute their baby is. Never have I ever created a fake social media account. So we did a couples version of playing the game Never Have I Ever, and it was probably like, what, a year and a half, 2 years ago?
It's been a long time.
You know what? I think Callan was really little. So I think it was at least 2 years ago.
That was a lifetime ago.
Yeah. It's been a while, and you guys love that video, and people are always asking me if we're going to do one again, and I guess we're going to play another game of Never Have I Ever, except this time we asked for some questions from you all and we got some very interesting ones, but we're actually going to answer the juicy ones this time. Like, we're actually going to answer some of the good ones. I think last time we kind of just like...
Yeah, we don't really care anymore.
Yeah, we kind of grazed over the awkward ones and we're kind of like, nah, but not this time. We're just going to answer them, and so buckle up. That's all I can say. Buckle up. So we both have papers here. I have and I have not. Let's start easy here.
Okay.
Never have I ever been skydiving. I have not.
I want to. I ended up flying planes, not jumping out of them, so.
Never have I ever caused an accident.
Okay, but okay, I was, but it wasn't.
No, it was not your fault.
It wasn't my fault. I turned in front of someone, but I had my turn signal on, and they were supposed to slow down. They tried to pass me, and they took my driver's door off. It was a T road, and I was turning left, and so I had my turn signal. I was slowing down, and this guy comes screaming around me. He should have slowed down because you don't pass on a double yellow.
Okay.
So.
Never have I ever hid my favorite snack from my child.
Oh, come on! Like, you're not even a parent. Like, what's your child? Yeah.
Here's the thing. We actually have this whole routine of like saving our favorite snacks and yummy desserts and like things like that for after they go to bed at night, and then we'll like have our snacks then.
We do give
share
them
with them.
snacks,
yeah,
but on the, like, if you
ones.
don't hide them, there's just nothing left, and then you have a 3-year-old that's eating nothing but gummy bears like all day. And anyway.
Okay, here's a fun one. Never have I ever faked being sick to get out of school.
Yeah, probably. It's a long time ago.
I know.
Yeah, I probably
Let me tell you the funniest thing.
I've gotten out of different events being sick. Like, okay, a lot of times I was like a little bit sick, so I just milked it.
Yeah, just like, oh, I'm dying.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, oh, Father, I'm passing.
I'm never gonna survive. No, so I think I was in like, I would have had to be in like 4th or 5th grade, because we started homeschooling when I was in 5th grade, so I would have had to be in like 4th grade, and I just did not feel like going to school that day. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. It wasn't the vibe. It wasn't giving. And so I woke up that morning and I was like, well, I'm just gonna be sick today. And so the whole way to school, we had like a 20-minute drive to our school when we went to school. I was just like, oh, I just don't feel good. Just, oh. I was just like really milking it.
The worst.
And my mom was like getting kind of worried. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, no. And so she's like, okay, well, we got to school. We dropped off my siblings, and she's like, well, let's just go home. Like, you don't have to go to school today. Well, on the drive home, I like was miraculously feeling better. And she was like kind of getting sus. She's like, wait, why are you feeling better already? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. It's just a 4-hour thing.
That still happens, so.
Yeah. Never have I ever used my kids as an excuse to leave an event.
Come on.
Literally all the time.
Let's be honest. Like, everyone has kids. I mean, you don't have kids for that reason, but it's like a tax write-off. Like, you're going to take it if it's there.
It's like,
aw, are you tired? He's crying sad.
like pinching them is like, I don't know what's going on with my child. I guess we gotta go home. It's like 7 o'clock. And honestly, it's not even an
most of the time
excuse
it's not
sometimes.
even like
most times it's like if
you start bedtime at 8, like you're not getting to bed till like 9:30.
Exactly.
So.
Like they go to bed whatever time they go to bed. It's like an hour later for us once we get like them to anyway. It's just the whole thing. So yeah,
they know. They saw the video.
We often use our kids as an excuse. Never have I ever lied about my age.
No.
I'm trying to think. This is bad that I have sketchy enough of a past that I actually have to sit down and think about this.
I'm sure there has to have been a point. Like,
okay, I'm going to say...
Especially in that 15, 16, 17.
I'm going to say I have not. Because... No. I'm going to say I have not just because I've never actually used it for my game. Like, I've never tried to get into somewhere because like I was pretending to be older or saying that I was older or like used it for my gain. Like if I've lied about my age, it was just more in like a joking manner, or like, oh haha.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
like,
in that case I probably haven't. Like I don't
I
know
haven't
that.
actually used lying about my age to my advantage.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Never have I ever gone skinny dipping. What did you say? Oh my! So the next question is actually, never have I ever gone skinny dipping with my spouse. Not.
Yeah, I guess we have to sometime.
Have we gone skinny dipping?
We actually have, if you count our hot tub.
Oh,
we have a
stop.
hot tub. Okay, but like,
Ew.
like everybody knows it. Like we have a hot tub. It's
Ew.
like 10 feet from our bedroom. Like you really like, it's, you know, like.
Gross. Gross. I have gone skinny dipping though one time.
I have already, but like it was.
Did you go with
we
someone?
were kids, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how do I say this? Like people don't think I was out here skinny dipping with another dude. Like I went skinny dipping with a friend. I'm just gonna be honest. That's what happened. That's what went down. It was super dark out. Like it was like middle of the night.
You know
there
those
was
Chinese spy satellites can pick out a baby's footprint in sand, right?
Stop. Don't tell me that. It was like totally dark and we were in a very, very, very private location and we were just like, oh, let's go skinny dipping. Like just say we've done it, right? Well then
Well, you were born that way.
No.
It's only right that you swim
Get
that
this.
way.
Right, after we're done swimming, we're like, got our towels, and we're like walking back to the cabin, we're both like, wait a minute, like, is that a full moon? And we're both like looking at the moon.
You guys probably look like you were like chrome bumpers out there.
We're like, huh, it was full moon. It was a
It
full
was. I bet it was.
Never have I ever dined and dashed. I have not.
I mean, not on.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I
was gonna say,
not on
what-
purpose.
what kind
I
of
don't know if
person
there'd
did I
ever been
marry?
a time that I would have.
You're out here dining and dashing.
Yeah, I don't think so. No,
Okay.
no, that's a pretty low down thing to do. I don't think I ever did.
Okay.
I mean, I did from home all the time.
That doesn't count. Okay, have you ever questioned your culture or community? I have.
Absolutely, it's really important. If you're not
It is.
questioning it, then you're kind of just
I think questioning things like that is the only way to like grow in your faith and in your culture.
wherever you are in life, that you have to make sure does this line up with the Bible? Is this
Yeah.
where I'm supposed to be going in life? So obviously, yeah, we question our culture.
I think the attitude in which you ask, though, like when you say question your culture,
Right.
I think the attitude
Don't
in which
question-
you're questioning it is what matters.
Right. Don't question it for the sake of deconstruction. You question it for the sake of testing its validity and that type of thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Never have I ever been to a bar.
That is where the best food is.
The best food in the world. Like literally, take me to a bar for the food.
We
Now-
love greasy burgers.
Now we're not in the bar getting absolutely hammered. That's
Right.
not what we're there for. We're just there to have some good food. Okay, now I have some pretty juicy ones that we're gonna hit on just for funsies. My leg is falling asleep. Never have I ever dated someone younger than me. I have not. You married someone younger
I
than
did.
you. That's,
I never dated anybody but her. So.
I never dated anybody but him. So, never have I ever broken the law.
Oh. I mean, no. Okay, I need to start holding these up correctly.
I have.
Yes, I have.
I have.
I mean, I don't know if it was more than just like a
into
s-
detail.
I don't know. It was more than just like a speeding ticket.
Yeah, speeding ticket is technically breaking
I
the
mean,
laws.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
I'm not a felon if that counts.
Wow.
I know.
I'm shocked. My whole YouTube channel is gonna be like, what? He really was giving felon
Right,
vibes.
I kind of do. You know, like bank fraud. I give off bank fraud.
con man. I can see it right now with a fedora. Yeah. What did I do to break the law? So when I was a teenager, me and a group of friends, technically was vandalism, but
Yeah, I
we
can see you being a teenage vagrant.
No, not like with a spray can of paint like on a building. No.
Yeah, spray can of paint.
We were at a local park and we got this brilliant idea. It was like late on like a Saturday, Friday night. We got this brilliant idea to like start a campfire, and I don't think you're supposed to have campfires in this park. Like actually, I know you're not.
And there's
supposed
people
to
on
have
death
campfires.
row for less.
Yeah. No, anyway, but then where the breaking the law comes in is we ran out of wood and sticks, and so there was actually like this post that was like it was like rotting out, and one of the guys just like kicked it over, and it like fell out, and so we just burned it.
Burned
We just burned it.
property.
We just
So you're an
burned it.
arsonist.
Yeah.
You're straight up arson. I married an arsonist.
And
I'm a
that's why-
firefighter. I married an arsonist.
That's why you find me
Great.
attractive.
There you go. Yeah, probably. Honestly, it's just the dark side of the moon, right?
Never have I ever given someone a fake phone number. You haven't?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm a guy. I would ask for phone numbers more than like.
oh really?
I mean, not like that. I'm just saying, if I was dating and asking, No one would be asking me for my number. If anything, I'd be asking them for their number. So maybe the better question, have you received a wrong phone number? Which also I have not.
I was going to say.
Still.
I had some...
Actually, kind of, because she wouldn't give me her number.
Well, that's true. When we were dating, someone asked me for my phone number, and it was just a random dude in town one time.
You should have gave him, like, the...
I gave him your number.
Oh, that's right. She gave me...
Did he ever text or call you? I don't even remember.
Maybe.
But I just, like, jotted down your number, and I was like, call me. Here's my boyfriend's number. That was horrible. See, I was a bad person.
You really were. I don't know.
Never have I ever sent a racy text to the wrong person. Ready? Shut up. What?
Okay, but it was a long time ago. I'm trying to remember exactly. Okay, so here's what happened. I had an old phone. And for some reason, I didn't put my contacts in right. So instead of having the names of the people, it just had the phone number. So I would just memorize the phone. I had like 6 people I texted, including you, a couple of my cousins.
Oh my word, I did not know that.
I don't know if it was really racy. It was inappropriate. And
What?
I sent it to a number, and the number like, wait, what? And I'm like, oh wait, who is this? I was like, is this so and so? And they're like, no. And to this day, I don't know who that other number was. I don't know that we ever had any text that we ever texted after that or before. Like,
But if it was one of like 6 people, then it must
well,
be
it was
someone
more.
that
Well, there was
close
6
to you.
major people that I texted.
But
I
you
had
had a bunch of phone numbers,
right.
so you don't
And I thought I
know.
had it all clocked, and somehow I screwed up.
Was the text supposed to come to me?
No, it wasn't supposed to go to you.
Who are you sending racy
It
texts
wasn't
to?
racy. It was just inappropriate. I was a 16-year-old dude, man. There was a lot of those sketchy texts.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. I don't even know what the text said anymore. I just remember it probably wouldn't have been good going to my mom or something.
It probably did go to your mom.
Yeah, I don't think I would have known that.
Okay. Never have I ever cheated on a test.
Okay. Oh. So finally, I'm the one with that. I have not.
I cheated on a test one time.
Ha!
So, this is terrible of me. But
I hated people like you in school. I really did.
So I remember, I don't even remember what subject it was in school, but I had done the test like 2 or 3 times. I could not pass it. And I knew which section of the test was like kind of throwing me off. And so my mom was going to make me retake the test one last time. And granted, okay, I have taken this test like 3 times now, okay? I think this is probably at least my 3rd time taking the test.
Oh, you poor thing. That
I know,
justifies it.
terrible. So my mom had this whole binder of like test keys. And so one time I just like ran in there and like I looked at the test because I knew I was going to take the test again. And I was like, come on, this is embarrassing. Like what, 3rd time's a charm here? Read that one section, just that one part that I was like, knew I was stumped on. And then I passed the test.
Well, good for you.
I know, I felt so good about myself.
That explains the missing IQ points. Actually, funny story. I had a classmate in 2nd grade that she had her hands on an answer key, just a straight up answer key. She kept it in her desk.
Wait,
and
2nd grade?
Yeah, it was like 2nd grade.
There's a 2nd grade criminal out there somewhere?
Yeah, apparently. It was, yeah, and she would, so she had to, like, open in her desk. It was the fold-up desk or whatever. It was terrible. Like, she'd open it, she'd write the next one down, she'd open it. It took, like, 5 times that teacher's like, what's in your desk? And then it just all fell apart.
That is uncomfortable, but I bet she made it. Like, I bet she's in a
I
good
don't know.
place
I don't
today.
even know where she is. I don't know where she is.
I bet that with that kind of cognitive skills at the age of, like, if I was the teacher and I had a 2nd grader,
just respect the game.
I would respect it. I'd be like, you know what?
There's like
A+.
giant, these answer keys like this thick.
Yeah.
Look at a big old book.
I love it. I'm like 2nd
Like,
grader.
what happened to the underside of a Band-Aid?
They're just like writing it in your hand, like. No. She gets the whole answer key. Now that girl is going places.
I guess.
I respect the hustle there. Never have I ever used a dating app.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is. I actually did know about this. Her and her friend got bored, so they catfished. What was it? Tinder?
Yeah. I think it was Tinder.
You had a bunch of people that swiped on you, right?
Yeah, man. We had all sorts of conversations that night. So me and
They
my
just
friend
straight
were
up
bored.
catfish.
We did not
guys.
put our actual faces on. Like, we just.
Everybody's headed to Tinder, like, yeah, that's University of Insurance Kim.
No, we just got a random Google image. Just a random Google image. And then it was so awkward because like we had all these guys like swiping right on us, and then they would like ask us for more pictures, and we're like, oh crap. Because I mean, it's a random picture from the internet. Like we can't. So this one guy actually was so determined that he needed more photos of us that we went and got pictures of like, we like kind of like found pictures that looked similar to the original picture we had used, and like just sent him more of those. And then you guys
are pathological.
Dude, we were up late that night, like catfishing dudes. It was interesting. Oh yeah, we had some of the most interesting conversations I've ever had in my life. Have I ever gotten in a physical fight, like an actual fight?
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, one time.
At least.
It was actually I was like a preteen. I had a cousin that was a couple years younger than me. He was driving me crazy, so I told him to get in the trampoline because we had like a net around the trampoline.
Just cage fighting.
Yeah, literally.
In the octagon. Here comes Kim weighing in at 36 pounds.
It was a literal cage fight, and he's like, what? Get this, like 4 years younger than me. I don't even know, but he's like younger than me. Okay, granted he was bigger than me, but anyway, gave the kid a freaking bloody nose. He got out of that trampoline with a bloody nose. I was like, I'm done with it. Right in the face. He still talks about it to this day. And I think we're great now. Like, I think we're on good terms now. But, I just had to establish that dominance. Like, get in the trampoline cage. Give him a bloody nose.
Girls fighting, man.
It was a dude.
I fought from the age of, like...
It was a dude.
I know, it's girls fighting that people get bloody noses.
Oh.
But guys, it's just you get choked out or you get your arm broke. One of the two.
No, I'm just like, I'm so done with you. Just wham, right in the face. Like, and then it was over. We were
I
friends.
bet that was funny to watch.
Oh my word. I can't believe our parents didn't intervene. Like, what's sad about it is our parents could probably see the entire thing happening. And they're probably like, meh, let it go.
Schoolyard justice, man.
Yep, mob justice. Have I ever gotten a speeding ticket? I have. I was
trying to go up and see her.
I think we both have bad records. Actually, my speeding ticket, I dropped my card. I actually got my speeding ticket. We'd been married 2 weeks. It was our second week of being married. Oh, yeah, that was funny.
The cop was like really mean to her.
He was pretty broke up about it. We were racing. We were actually racing.
No, well, not officially, but like taking her back up to her place after our honeymoon to get her car. To get her car back down to our place.
So we had to drive separately home.
So we were
on 80.
The funny thing is, I was in a white Camaro, and she got pulled over in this little white Impala.
It was hilarious.
I'm like, okay.
It was so funny. I was so proud of myself because I was like beating you, and then all of a sudden, like I get pulled over, and like 2 seconds later,
it was funny because I was like,
buzzing
I was like
past
5 minutes behind her, and that cop was following her for the longest time without his light. He was trying to catch up. And so I was following the cop that was following her, and like he was like, all of a sudden I lighted up, and then I seen Kim pull like, ha.
You know what? The joke's on you.
Yeah, then we paid.
You paid the ticket because we had just gotten married.
Oh well. That won me some arguments later on.
Okay. Never have I ever made out in a public place.
I mean, obviously, what are public places for?
No, not making out. They are not for making out. It's uncomfortable for everyone. There was nobody watching though.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm pretty sure. But that happened. Yeah. Too bad if you had to see that. I mean, sucks to be you. Okay. Never have I ever accidentally said I love you to a teacher or a boss. I have not. Have you?
I think. Okay, I don't remember who it was. I was on the phone with someone, and I think I said "Bye, love you." And I'm not sure who it was. I want to say it was a salesman or something.
Salesmen are like your least favorite people ever.
I can't stand salesmen.
It's
car salesman.
Car salesman. He just kind of gets sick and tired. He researched what makes how car salesmen work, like what they say and how they
just
pull you in. And now he has a bad opinion of car sales.
I just don't like high pressure sales. I'm not a confrontational person, and I don't do well. Didn't work for me well when we were like out of country, when you're like buying stuff on the street vendors. Wow, you think car salesmen are bad? Try a street vendor in the Bahamas.
Yeah, they will literally follow you. And
oh yeah, I'd be like, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I could offer them my kidney and they would still want more money.
Yeah, so many good deals. The good deals.
I can't believe we left those deals in the Bahamas. I know, right? Like, my life has never felt fulfilled since I left that one random trinket in the Bahamas. Okay, never have I ever TP'd someone's house.
Rock and roll, them were the good days.
Let's go. But what's funny is we just got TP'd in like the last year? No, it was last year, probably a year ago. Yeah, and I was so offended. I'm like, seriously, how immature? I'm like, yeah, that was me like literally like 3 years ago. So, never have I ever pretended to be on the phone to avoid a situation or a person.
100%.
All the time.
Not all the time, but definitely sometimes.
I literally do it all the time. So one time, this is hilarious. One time I was like, I do this a lot. It's embarrassing, but like I was sitting at a red light somewhere, and I realized that I was talking to myself in my car, and I was like actually like physically talking to myself, and I look over and someone was like looking at me, and so I like picked up my phone and pretended to like just be talking to my phone.
That's social pressure, man.
It was social pressure. I'm like, no, I'm not a weirdo. I'm talking to my phone, but in reality, I'm like, I am a weirdo.
Talking on your phone. One time we were driving, I was like a kid, and for some reason I still remember it, but we were driving on a highway and we passed a hearse. And there was a guy in the driver's seat just talking. Hi. Well, he had like a Bluetooth in his other ear.
Oh.
That's weird though. Dad's like, hey, look at that. Like he's talking to somebody in the back. We're like, no, he's not.
Never have I ever been to a casino.
So, good explanation. So I was twice, Kim was once. I was one time at, locally here in South Bend, there was a casino that went up, and I walked through part of it while it was going under construction, which was pretty cool, because it's massive, massive. It was just steel and concrete. But other than that, the other time we were in the Bahamas, we went to this casino that had some really good restaurants in it. So we walked through the casino and over to the restaurants, and
it was a cool experience.
It was really neat. Like it was pretty ritzy. I don't know how normal casinos are, but it seemed really neat.
It's sad the lifestyle that happens in a casino, but it was very interesting to see, especially growing up as a little Mennonite kid.
Yeah.
Like, that was very interesting.
It's an interesting place.
And we had spent the whole week in the Bahamas, and honestly, we were so hungry for a good old-fashioned burger, and the only one that we could find was in this casino.
It was like a steakhouse in the casino.
And then, you know, one funny story, so we leave the casino, we hop on the shuttle to go back to our resort, and this old couple gets on the shuttle behind us, and they're like sitting in front of us, and they're having this most massive fight. Like they're fighting and fighting. They're so angry with each other. Turns out one of them, I don't remember which one of them had spent $30,000 that night.
I don't know if that was a lot to him or not, but I was like, ow.
Had spent $30,000. They were so mad. She was like talking about like him like draining their bank account and stuff, and like it was just like they were having a whole fight.
They like spent more than they were gonna. Yeah. Or they were not gonna spend that much.
Yeah,
and then
that's why she was mad. She said we were only gonna spend this much, and then they spent this.
Now we're out $30K.
Yeah,
I'm like, whoa.
I know. We like looked at each other. We're like, hold
dude.
We were so entertained.
Probably happens more than we know, but it was just mind blowing because we don't really see that side of things. So.
Right. Like maybe that is how people live, but like to us that was just shocking. Never have I ever hit a parked car. I have not.
I have.
Yes, you did.
I backed into one.
Very recently.
My truck. Yeah, it was only like a year ago.
It was a year ago.
Yeah, about a year ago.
Last summer.
Last summer. Nothing irritates. I was like on my brakes to start. Anyway, it was a tight parking lot.
Okay, here's an interesting one. Never have I ever lied to someone about how cute their baby is.
But let's be honest. Even our babies to everyone else look like potatoes.
I know.
Like, if you take pictures of your baby before they had, like, adequate time to thaw,
yeah,
they're not that cute. It's like, they get there, and to the parents, they're adorable. But
yeah.
Let's be honest. Those fresh baby pictures are usually not that cute.
When Callan was born, I just laugh about this. When Callan was born, like,
yeah,
I remember like holding him and like, I remember like being like, oh my goodness, he's so cute. And he'd been like not even 24 hours older. I was like, oh, he's just the cutest baby I've ever seen in my life. Well, now I go back and I look at those pictures that I took of Callan, like literally right after he was born, and I was like, oh, I really texted that picture to everyone.
Yeah. Hey, he's so cute to us.
He was the most precious thing.
Yep.
To me.
It is amazing.
But I have lied about babies being cute. Never have I ever used someone else's toothbrush. I have not.
No, that's a hard no for me.
That is too gross. Never have I ever created a fake social media account. You did it?
You're the worst.
I have had
She had a whole bunch of spam accounts.
I've had several. In fact, for your information, me and my sister have a spam account that contains probably the most cringy content you will ever consume as a viewer.
16-year-old Kim, rock and roll, man.
Yeah. No, you may not follow the account, okay? No, you may not. I have been
Link is in the description?
No, I have been after my sister for so many years to just delete that account. And she's like, no, I love it. I'm like, no, I don't love it. Have I ever secretly enjoyed a smell that other people find gross? I have. What's yours?
It's not even a secret. Gas.
gas.
Yeah, I like the smell of gas.
Really cannot.
Yeah, I know, right? Huffing it. No, I don't mind. Like people are like, ew, oh, it stinks like gas. I actually don't mind. It's like a
Okay,
it's just a
that's
strong
interesting.
smell.
I actually do not
like gas and
smell
oil.
gas.
I don't mind the smell of it.
I do not like smell gas. But this is kind of embarrassing. But a smell that most people are like, ew, that actually really like the smell, is very faint cigarette smoke. And it's not because, like, I think, like, walking through, like, cigarette smoke is like, oh, yuck. But, like, you know, like, when I was little, my dad would take me to, like, the local animal and hay auction in town. And, it like, early Saturday mornings, it always smelled like coffee and very faint cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
And, like, this smell...
No, I'm the same way.
The smell just kind of, like, always takes me back to, like, my dad taking us to those things early in the morning on
It's
Saturdays.
like early morning, just, like, dew on the ground, and you hear, like, the auctioneer faint in the distance.
And then there's, like, the smell of
swap
coffee.
meats. Oh, I love swap meats growing
and,
up.
like,
They're
faint
so much
cigarette
fun.
smell. Like, it is just, like, so nostalgic.
I mean,
like,
you grew up in Michigan. Like, it's gotta smell like cigarettes.
Now it smells like weed.
Now it smells like weed.
Ever eaten a whole carton of ice cream by myself?
Well, that seems pointed. Of course, yeah, it's not that hard to do. Like, it doesn't take long to eat a quart of ice cream.
One time, one of my friends bought some really yummy ice cream when I was visiting her in Georgia, and I did not know that she was very, very, very protective of her ice cream, and I ate, like, half of it, because, like, I was hungry, and so I ate it. Anyway, she was very upset with me, so now I know, don't eat her ice cream. Tammy, if you're watching this, I'm sorry about the ice cream thing. Just don't know if
we'll mail you another carton.
Yeah, it's like melted. We should do that. Okay. Never have I ever been in an accident. I have.
I have too.
Tell us about yours.
So I built my own mini bike. We had a welding shop, obviously, at home, so I built a mini bike, but my front suspension wasn't engineered quite right. I fixed it, but I fixed it after the fact.
Not without a trip
Anyway,
to the ER.
no, I hit a bump in our gravel lane, and it jumped the bike, and the shock separated, so my front wheel went hauling off into the sunset, and down I came, and over I went, ended up with concussion, still don't remember it, messed my face up. And,
yeah, your face is so messed up.
I know, right? Actually, I had a deviated septum for a long time. I had to get surgery like 5 years later to straighten my nose out.
Yeah, and you actually still have like scar marks, like,
yeah,
like
there's some on
micro
my
scars
face.
on your face.
Anyway, so ouch, that one hurt. Actually,
Yeah.
it didn't hurt because I don't really remember it. I woke up in the hospital and it was hunky dory, but
Yeah.
freaked my little brother out. He found me laying in the lane, like blood everywhere, and
That's why he is the way he is.
Yeah,
It's
he's
your
fine.
fault.
He's fine.
You traumatized him at a
Anyway.
very impressionable age. This is interesting. Never have I ever tried the new trend of putting pickles in Dr. Pepper. I have not.
And why would you? Why? Like that's like putting ketchup on ice cream. Like, come on.
Should we try it?
All right, let's try it.
Let's try it.
What I get for you?
Okay, I want a pickle Dr. Pepper.
What size would you like?
Just a small.
Alright.
Just feels wrong.
Oh my word, she totally knew what we were talking about though. Like she instantly, like no questions asked, she was instantly just like, okay.
It's probably even like $1,400 or something.
This is gonna be so bad. Why
I'm
is
not
this
even
a
gonna try.
thing?
I'm not even gonna try.
Yes, you are. You have
That
to.
sounds disgusting.
You need to.
I know, but it sounds disgusting.
Well, yeah. But I love pickles and I love Dr. Pepper, so I feel like it's gonna be okay. I feel like we're gonna be fine. Why am I literally so nervous? This doesn't feel natural. But here we go. Should we taste it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute.
No.
Yeah. No, that's actually so fire.
Let me try it.
Oh my word! Taste it.
I don't even like pickles. That is so bad, Kim.
No, it's not.
That is so bad.
No, it's totally fire.
That tastes like a rotten pickle. Do you like it?
Yeah, pickle in.
Yeah, there is pickle in it. I'm gonna get something to wash my mouth out.
Pickle in the
Ugh.
pickle in the ice.
In the pop,
It's in
yeah.
the top. Is it good?
Yeah,
Do we like it?
yeah, yeah.
That's the most unexpectedly good flavor.
I'm out.
I like it.
That's disgusting.
No, it's good.
More.
You want more? See, Callan knows what's up. You can have more. Sure. We needed to make a stop at Costco to stock up on diapers and wipes and some other things that we had run out of, and so we decided to make it a fun evening out by inviting some friends to meet us at the mall to have supper at the food court and then just to hang out for a little bit. It's something we like to do if we have to be running errands and doing some of those things in life that absolutely have to be done, like going to get diapers. We like to invite friends to make it more fun, either just to get supper or to go to a park, do something of that nature, and it's always such a good time.
So you make me strong.
Oh my word, this stuff gets
Pretty
thick.
little thing, you're a diamond in the rough. Shining from within, I can tell that you're
Oh, you beat mommy!
Oh, wait a minute.
love. Feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
Well, now you know a lot about our past and our lives. Like, now they know all of these, like, deep, dark secrets of ours. And
Good times.
anyways, hope you enjoyed this. We love doing videos like this, and it is a fun way to sit down and just kind of
Yeah, we
reminisce.
get to do a lot of videos together. So this is good.
Remember, and everybody's always commenting about you being in my videos. You should start your own channel.
No, I don't.
Comment down below if
No.
you think Daryl should start a YouTube channel.
We don't have time. We barely have time for one YouTuber, let alone two.
I think you should start a YouTube
Nah,
channel.
I'm good.
You'd be a great YouTuber.
I don't know what I'd do.
And I think
I'd
all-
hey, I can do reactions to your videos. Ooh! Oh no, she didn't!
You should do, or you should just be a troll. Just be a troll.
There
just
you
like
go.
just like do like split screen, like watching my videos and just be like, oh, that looks disgusting.
Yeah, just tear it down.
Who would
There you
even
go.
eat that food? Oh, her house is so gross. Nobody go to her house.
Look at her husband. Ew! Anyway, thanks a lot for hanging out. It was fun.
Yep, this was a good time.
We will see you again sometime.
Like the video. You gotta tell them to like it. Like the video. Do the
And
thumbs up with
subscribe.
me. Like the video. See, you're being a good little YouTuber.
I know. I'm learning.
You're learning. Yeah. Like the video. Subscribe to this channel. I don't know.
Oh right, isn't there all the other YouTubers?
Gang
do that?
signs.
Yeah, right.
I do like click the subscribe button.
Oh yeah, that's one of the buttons down there.
Ring the notification bell.
And we'll see you next time.
Yep. This is always awkward. Like, I don't know how to like end the video. It's just like goodbye.